Hello and welcome to Chemistry Sensei. This is Shane speaking. Today we will be going through Rosyth School SA1 Revision Paper 1 Mathematics. Before we begin, it will be good that you try these questions by yourself. These questions can be found in the link provided down in the description box below. Without further ado, let us begin. Question 1. We have 70,000 plus blank plus 7, which is equals to 77,007. Okay, so we have 70,000 plus 7. Okay, 0 plus 7 is 7, 0 plus nothing is 0, 0 plus nothing is 0, 0 plus nothing is 0, and 7 plus nothing is 7. Okay, now let us compare between this number that we have obtained with the number over here. Okay, so we notice that the only difference is the number here found in the thousands place. Okay, so we are missing the number 7 over here. As this is in the thousand place, we are missing the number 7,000. So the correct answer is option 4 for question 1. Okay, next, question 2. We have the product of 217 and 14. Product means that we should multiply. So we have 217 multiplied by 14. First, we should do multiplication for the ones place over here. So we have 7 times 2, which is 28. Alright, so we put the 8 over here and the 2 above the next place, which is in the tens place. Okay, then we have 1 multiplied by 4 is 4 plus 2 is 6. Next, we take 2 multiplied by 4, which is 8. Alright, once we are done with the ones place, we should add a addition sign over here, followed by a 0 in the ones place. Then we continue multiplying 217 with the tens place over here. So we have 7 times 1, which is 7, 1 times 1, which is 1, 2 times 1, which is 2. Okay, so one careless mistake that students have is to add in the 2 over here. We do not add in the 2 as this 2 is generated from the multiplication of the ones place. It is not from the multiplication of the tens place. Alright, let's continue. 8 plus 0 is 8. 7 plus 6 is 13. Okay, so we add a 1 over here. 1 plus 8, which is 9. 9 plus 1 is 10. Okay, then we add a 1 over here. So 1 plus 2 is 3. Okay, then we have the answer 3038. So the correct answer for question 2 is option 4. Okay, in the next question, we have the number 1232 divided by 4. Okay, so we have 1232 divided by 4. Okay, let's start with the 1 over here. As 1 is smaller than 4, it is unable to be divided by 4. Then we move on to the number 2. Okay, so now we are looking at the number 12 over here. Okay, whenever you skip a number, for example over here from 1, as 1 cannot be divided by 4, we must add a 0 in front. Okay, so now we have the number 12. So 4 multiplied by 3 is equals to 12. So 4 times 3 is 12. So 12 minus 12 is 0. Then we bring down the next number, 3. Okay, as 3 is smaller than 4, it is unable to be divided by 4. So we add a, similarly, we add a 0 on top. Alright, then we bring down the number 2 to make the number 32. Alright, so 4 multiplied by 8 will give us 32. Alright, 4 times 8 is 32. So 32 minus 32, and we'll get a remainder of 0. So the missing number found in the box is 308. So the correct answer is option 2. Next, question 4. The figure below is made up of identical squares. Okay, identical squares. What fraction of the figure is shaded? Alright, so whenever we have a fraction, the numerator, the number on top, is what we want. Okay, and the denominator, the number below, is the total number. Okay, so what we want is the shaded boxes. So we have 1 box, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have 8 boxes, 8 shaded boxes. Total boxes we have 3 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Okay, so 3 times 5, which is 15. So the correct answer is 8 over 15. Alright. Normally, we will want to check if the answer is in the simplest form. In this case, yes, it is in the simplest form. Alright, so the correct answer is number option 4. 8 over 15. Next, question 5. Which of the following is a symmetrical figure? Alright, straight away, the correct answer is option 1. Okay, so if we draw a line of symmetry over here, we are able to see that the entire left hand side, when flipped over, is the same as the right hand side. Thus, option 1 is a symmetrical figure. Okay, there is no line of symmetry for option 2, 3, and 4. Next, question 6. In the figure below, which angle is less than 90 degrees? Okay, so this is actually referring to acute angle. Alright, acute angles are angles that are less than 90 degrees. Okay, it looks like this. Okay, a 90 degree is a right angle. A right angle looks something like this. Okay, right angle. Okay, for angles that are greater than 90 degree but smaller than 180 degree, they look like this. Okay, greater than 90 degree but smaller than 180 degree. Okay, so a line, a straight line over here, it is 180 degree. Reason being because it is made up of 2 right angles. Alright, 90 degree on each side. Okay, so for an angle that is greater than 90 degree but smaller than 180 degree, these are known as obtuse angle. Alright, lastly, an angle that is more than 180 degree but less than 360 degree, those are known as reflex angle. Alright, so a reflex angle will look something like this. Okay, where it is more than 180 degree but less than 360 degree. Okay, for those of you who are not so sure, okay, 360 degree is actually referring to a circle. Alright, 360 degree, as there are 4 90 degree over here. So we have 1 90 degree, 2 90 degree, 3 90 degree, and 4 90 degree. Alright, so 90 degree times 4 is 360 degree. Alright, now let us move on to question 7. Question 7. Which of the following is not a factor of 18? Okay. Alright, let's find out the factors one by one. Alright, for 18 we have 1 times 18 to get 18. Okay, as 18 is an even number, it must have a multiple, it must have a factor of 2. Alright, so 2 times 9 is equals to 18. How about the number 3? Alright, let us find out if 3 is a factor of 18 by doing multiples of 3. So we have 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, and 18. So yes, 3 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 3 times 6 is equal to 18. How about 4 times table? So we have 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. So 4 is not a factor of 18. How about 5? Straight away, we can establish that 18 is not a factor of, does not have a factor of 5. Why? Let's take a look at the times table of 5. So we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, so on and so forth. Alright, in 5 times table, we can look at the digits in the ones place. We have 5, 0, 5, 0, 5. Okay, as the number 18 does not have a 0 or a 5 in its ones place, it does not have a factor of 5. Then we'll move on to 6 times table. Okay, as we can see that there is a 6 over here. Alright, so 6 times 3. These two are essentially the same, so we should not include this. That's when we know that we have completed in finding the factors. Alright, so 18 has a factor 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, and 18. Alright, so by comparing these factors that we have obtained, we realize that option 1 is the answer because 8 is not a factor of 18. Now, let us move on to question 8. When a number is divided by 3, the quotient is 516 and the remainder is 2. Okay, so when a number, some unknown number is divided by 3, we have a quotient 516 and a remainder of 2. Alright, so let us work the reverse step. Alright, so a number is divided by 3. The reverse step is multiplying by 3. So we have 516 multiplied by 3. 6 times 3 is 18. Okay, so we add a 1 on top here. 1 times 3 is 3 plus 1, 4. Next, 5 times 3 is 15. Okay, so we have a remainder of 2, so we should add back the 2. Alright, so 8 plus 2 is 0, so add a 1 over here. 10, so add a 1 over here. 4 plus 1 plus nothing is 5. Alright, then the remaining is 1, 5. So the final answer is 1550. So the correct answer is number 4. Okay, next. Question 9. Which one of these fractions is smaller than 1? Okay, so we must first establish that 1, for the number 1, the number on the numerator is the same as the number on the denominator. Alright, for example, number 10 over 10. Alright, the numerator is the same as the denominator. That's how we get the number 1. Similarly, 5 over 5 is equals to 1. 150 over 150 is also equals to 1. Alright. So over here we have the for option 1, the denominator is 3. Alright, so 1 is equals to 3 over 3. Now let's compare the numerator, as 5 is greater than 3. That's how we know that this number is bigger than 1. Thus, this cannot be the answer. Next, alright, so 1 is equals to 6 over 6. Okay, how do I know 6 over 6? We use the number on the denominator. Okay, as 5 is less than 6. That's how we know that option 2 is the correct answer. Alright, let's take a look at the next option. As the denominator is 2, 1 is equals to 2 over 2. Thus, option 3 cannot be the answer, as 7 is greater than 2. Lastly, for option 4, we have a denominator of 6. Alright, so 1 is equals to 6 over 6. From here, we realize that option 4 cannot be the answer as well, as 7 is greater than 6. So the correct answer for question 9 is option 2. Question 10. The volume of the water in the beaker below is... Okay, so over here we have 1 liter. Alright, 1 liter has how many markings? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so 5 markings is equals to 1 liter. Okay, however, over here we have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 markings. Okay, so 4 markings. Okay, so the correct answer is 1 liter plus 4 markings out of a total of 5 markings. Okay, this is equals to 1, 4 over 5 liter. Okay, so the correct answer is option 2. Now, some of you might be wondering, why is the total 5 markings instead of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, the reason being is we take 1 liter as the total. As 1 liter has 5 marking, that's why we have the total to be 5. Okay, for a liter. Next, question 11. Which one of the following alphabets has more than one line of symmetry? Okay, let's take a look at B. Alright, we have a line of symmetry over here. So there's one line of symmetry. There's no other line of symmetry. For C, similarly, we only have a line of symmetry over here. Alright. However, for H, there are more than one. There's one over here and another one over here. So there are 2. Okay, so the correct answer is H, option 3. Question 12. Peter is facing northeast. So Peter is looking over here. After he turned 90 degree clockwise, so clockwise is in the direction of clock. It goes like this. So when he moved 90 degree is this much. It's a right angle. Alright, he will be facing southeast. So the correct answer is option 2. Question 13. A number when rounded to the nearest 10 is 4000. What is the number? Okay, so when we round option 1 to the nearest tens, okay, we will get 3990. We round down because the number 4 is smaller than 5. Okay, next, for option 2, we have 3998. Okay, when rounded to the nearest 10, we will get the number 4000. Okay, why? As 8 is greater than 5, we round up. Okay, when we round up, this number 9 will become 10, so we have a 0. So we add a 1 over here, so 1 plus 9 is 10, so we have another 0 over here, and we add a 1 over here. So 1 plus 3 is 4. So we will get the number 4000. Okay, option 3, 4005. Okay, when rounded to the nearest 10, as 5 is more than or greater than 5, we round up. Okay, so we get the answer 4010. Option 4, when rounded to the nearest 10, we will get the number 4090. Okay, so it is the same. As the number 0 is smaller than or is smaller than 5, we round down. Question 14. There are some students in the hall. The students can be arranged in groups of 6 or 8 without any remainder. This part over here tells me that the number has the factor of 6 and 8. Alright, so it is a multiple of 6 and 8. Alright, so let's begin by listing down the multiples of 6. So we have 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, 42, 48, 54, 60, 66, 72. Alright. Straight away, option 3 is incorrect because the number 68 does not appear in the multiple of 6. Similarly, for the number 32, it does not appear in the multiple of 6. Alright, so we are left with option 2 and 4. Alright, let's continue with the multiples of 8. So we have 8, 16, 24. We have 8, 16, 32, 40, 48, 56, 64, 72, and 80. Okay, just by scanning through the multiples of 8, we know that option 2 cannot be the answer because 66 is not a multiple of 8. Alright, then that leaves us with the number 72. Alright, as 72 appears in both multiple of 6 and 8, this means that 72 has the factor of 6 and 8. Thus, the correct answer is option 4. Last question, question 15. One alarm clock will ring every 3 hours, while another alarm clock will ring every 6 hours. Alright, if both alarm clock rings at the same time at 1 p.m., when will be next earliest time when they will ring together? Okay, so every 3 hours suggests that it has a multiple of 3. So every 3 hours. So every 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, so on and so forth. Alright, every 6 suggests that it has a multiple of 6. So we have 6, 12, 18, 19, 24, so on and so forth. Okay, so we start at 1 p.m. Okay, how many hours later will they both ring together? Okay, so is it after 3 hours at 4 p.m.? The answer is no. Okay, because the second alarm clock does not ring yet. Okay, how about every 6 hours? Okay, the answer is yes. At the 6th hour, the both alarm clocks will ring together. Alright, so 1 plus 6 is 7. So the next time the both alarm clocks will ring together is at 7 p.m. So the correct answer is option 1. Okay, thank you for watching up till here. I hope you have learned something new and have enjoyed the video. See you soon.